Hello and thank you for watching. In this video we will pick up where we left off, meaning we will continue our investigation of the new hole I discovered in the ground of my cellar. So there is another level below it. So I want to explore a bit without opening up the hole too much, because I don't know how safe it is. The main thing I want to learn today is how deep it is and how wide it is and if it is safe, how dangerous it is. To gather some information, I have a friend that lent me his GoPro. So I have mounted it on a light stand. So I will be able to extend it this way. And I have put, with rubber bands, a powerful torch. So we can maybe have some light and try to see something. So we will do that right now, and we'll see what we discover. So here, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm touching the wall. So there is a wall. There is a wall here. So that's interesting to know. Okay, so let's try and change the angle another time. So now I am at the maximum length of the stand. And let's see what we can see. Yeah, there is definitely a couple of meters just below us, below me. That is really frightening. I don't know how deep, if any, we are on this side, but on this side there is some space, definitely a big space. Okay, so I just watched the GoPro footage on my computer, and the first thing we can tell is that it's difficult to read them. Because of the way the light is aligned with the camera, you can't really make out the shapes or volumes, so it's a bit disappointing. I expected to see something more clear. But from what I can see, maybe it's an old sewer. I don't think it was another cellar like this.
I think it's mostly carved into the rock itself. And at some places we can see that there are some bits of rock that are piled up to gap some holes, maybe between this cellar and the sewer underneath. Let's call it a sewer for now. So what I will do now, I think I will try to open up the hole. Even though I think it's a bit delicate, it's a bit strange, because the bigger you make a hole, the more chance you end up falling into it. But I think it's the best way to have a better idea of the relationship between the sewer and the cellar.
So let's do that now. I will try to open up the hole a bit more. I should try to remove this big stone here, but it seems heavy. Oh, no, this is too heavy for me. I can't move it by myself.
Like an important piece of the structure. Everything else is falling, but this, I think it's supported by this arch, so this shouldn't fall.
Yeah, so this is coal.
Okay, let's try it.
I don't know, I can't be sure, but maybe this was the place of this stone. You know, and this was an opening to the sewers. And maybe the stone was kind of here, or something like that.
So let's try to measure the height, now that I can have a more vertical angle to the ground below. So, okay, so now I have 2.5 meters from my foot to the level of the sewer. And if I take this way, I have 4 meters to the vault of the cellar. So which means that the level of the sewer is 6.5 meters below street level, which is quite high, I think. It's been a couple of days and I've put the GoPro just after I've cleaned up the hole, and the images were not really much clearer or easier to read than the first ones. I slept on it, and the idea I had was to change the lighting. So I had the idea, this is a light which is coming from a softbox, which is quite bright. I put it on a long cable, and the idea is to make it dangle from the cable into the sewer and see if we can see better this way. And the other idea is to put the GoPro on a gimbal like this that can give it a 90-degree angle. In this way I can scan the entire space with a larger field of view. So let's try that and we'll see what we get. So I think it's lit in a much clearer fashion now. We can read much better the volumes. We can see that we have a huge pile of debris that came from here, and which was in a way messing up our depth measurement. So we have more depth than just a vertical measure. Okay, so now I will take some GoPro picture and I will show you, and we'll see what we get. And now I will try something. I will try to have the GoPro look at us when we descend the camera. What I can say is that I don't think it's a sewer. And I don't think it is running in this way. We see that we have kind of a shaft, then a round chamber, and then a tunnel that is exiting this way. So that's what I can see. We can see that there is a lot of rocks between the ground here and the chamber, and we can see that it is cut directly into the rock. So I've been doing some researches. So as I told you, this city was once a Roman city. So there are some Roman ruins, but most of the underground is dated back to 10th to 13th century. And I found out that some shop used to dig some additional space to store their stuff. So maybe that's a storeroom, maybe that's something else. I don't think it's a sewer, because it will be weird to have a sewer that is starting just right here. We have only one tunnel exiting, so I don't think that's it. What I like to do now is put my professional skill to bear and visualize the relationship between the cellar and the cave underneath. So let's try that. Okay, so let's start here. So we have our entrance, and we will back up and try to visualize the volumes of the different components. So here we can see the cellar itself, and now we can see the cave underneath. So she has this sort of shoe-shaped form with the shaft, the chamber, and the tunnel. So I don't know how precise my reconstruction is. I don't think it's that precise, but it can give us an idea of the scale of the different volumes. So how to sum up this video? It's quite tricky because I don't know what to think right now. I'm amazed to have found something that much spacious underneath the cellar. I couldn't have imagined it. But that being said, what should I do with it? One of the first things I could think of was to use it as a dump, so I could fill it up with dirt and rocks that I won't need in the cellar. That would make my life so much easier, but it is not a clean or elegant or fun solution, so I probably won't do it. I don't know how much else I could use it, perhaps as a wine cellar, but I don't drink that much wine, perhaps as a place to try hydroponics. I don't know. That's something I was interested a couple years ago. The best way to continue to explore it would be to go down there myself, but for that I would have to clean up a lot and to try and make the hole bigger while keeping it safe. So that's I don't know how I could do that right now, but I'm sure it's doable. If you have some knowledge or some idea about the room, maybe you know what it was used for, or you have some crazy idea of what I could do with it, please let me know in the comment. And in any case, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.